Alright, so to add and subtract in scientific notation, there's a couple ways you could do this. You could first change your numbers to standard form and then add or subtract, and change them back to scientific notation in your final answer, or you can move your decimal and change the exponents so that your exponents match and then just add your decimals. I like to use the second method, but either one is fine. So let's do number 1. We've got 8.64 times 10 to the 5th power plus 1.3 times 10 to the 8th. You always need to match your smaller decimal to your larger one. So to do this, we're going to have to move our decimal 3 places to the left so that we can add that 3 to our 5. So move it over 1, 2, 3 places, add in the zeros, and then we'll add that 3 to our exponent of 5. I'm doing that in green at the top. All right? So now we have 0.00864 times 10 to the 8th power. And then to that, we're going to add our second number, which is 1.3 times 10 to the 8th power. Both of our exponents now match, so we can go ahead and add in our decimals. So if you add the first decimal, 0.00864 to 1.3, you would get 1.30864, and then we're just going to multiply that times 10 to the 8th power. And we can leave it as that because our first number, 1.30864, is just a little bit, it's a hair above 1, but it's still larger than 1. All right, let's do number 2. So I'm actually going to approach this problem using the first method, which is where you change both numbers into standard form, add or subtract, and then change them back to scientific notation. But like I said, either one works. The first problem is method 1, and the second problem I'm going to use method dos. Oh, there we go. Okay, so for 1.2 to be in standard notation to match this 950, we're just going to move our decimal 3 places to the right. It's a positive exponent, which means our number is going to get larger. So we'll move it over 1, 2, 3 places to the right, and add in the zeros. So it's 1,200 minus that 950, which we'll bring down. If you subtract 1,200 minus 950, you would get 250. And with that 250, we need to put our final answer in scientific notation. So we'll move the decimal over 1, 2 spaces to the left. 250 was a large number and it was bigger than 1, so that means that our exponent or our power would be a positive 2. So 2.50 or just 2.5 would be your answer.